Hello, Yugi Tubers. This is Robert with Team Legends. This is a deck profile of my deck. But first off, I do want to give a couple shouts out. Uh, First of all, shout out to my team, Team Legends. We seem to be doing really well. I'm glad with the decks that we do have. We're gonna be throwing up a few deck profile also of our other teammates' decks so that you guys can see what we're using and how we play. And second, I want to give a shout out to Team DKF, Dub K Dad, with his channel of his helpful hints. You see, here's my notebook right here. So I did take your hint on how to do these vids and kind of jot down and remember the topics that I want to talk about. Today I want to go over my deck. Now, it isn't the normal, I don't know, top tier decks that everybody's using because I don't like to do what everybody else is doing. I think the key to winning Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a small part luck, but mainly consistency and your ability to play the cards that you have. I'm a big tech person. I go hand control a lot. I like to take away options. So I just want to kind of go over my deck a little bit. As you can see, I do run 3 Tengus because basically they're really awesome, great searchers, and it allows me to get my Caius plays and my Thestalos plays. Now I'm running 2 of each. All right, I got Dark Arm, Chaos Sorcerer, BLS, Gores, Sangan. Now I'm only running 1 Thunder King. I like the tech, but I mean, if I had another one, I would definitely put it in there. But being limited, I like the one. It really works. Spirit Reaper, 1 Raikou, 1 Card Trooper, 1 Cyber Dragon, 1 Plague, 1 Spore, 1 Dandy, 2 Birdmen. Now, I can't stress the importance of these guys in my deck. They work really well, especially when I go off with the Stalos, Birdman, back to the hand, read the Stalos. I love hand control, so I'm looking for that play a lot. I have 2 quick draws and 2 level eaters, which are amazing in themselves. They allow me to sink into a lot of things that I normally wouldn't be able to sink into. If you remember my first profile that I did after recently coming back to Yu-Gi-Oh, I was doing quick draw Monarchs. Now, I kind of sort of veered into the quick draw plant, and even though the plant engine is a really great engine, I've limited myself to Spore and Dandy. And the deck is doing really great. I've tested it, Dueling Network, and also at my locals, and it's doing really well. I've topped for the past couple weeks with it, so I'm not really upset. As far as my traps go, I haven't. I don't run a really trap heavy deck. These are my only traps. I have a Solemn, 2 Warnings, Dust Shoot, and Torrential. Those are my traps. And it's really good that I don't run a lot of backfield because I see that it's leaving my opponents with a lot of dead cards, heavy storms, and things like that. Here's a breakdown of my spells. As you can see, I'm doing the give me a second here. Double MST, Heavy Storm, Scapegoats. Scapegoats are awesome. Allows me to go into Formula or any number of other synchros with Birdman, so it works. Dark Hole, Smashing Ground, 1 for 1. I use 1 for 1 because remember my level eater, so it allows me to pitch and have a tribute if I need it. Most of the time I'll wait until I can appropriately use it. Of course, you have the Mind Control, Foolish, and Pot. I run a 42 card deck. I'd like to get it down to 41, but I haven't figured out. Maybe I'll take out the Cyber Dragon inside it, but the Cyber Dragon allows me to really actually get over, if I can find it. It allows me to get over Thunder King, it allows me to get over a lot of pesky monsters that are in my way. Plus it's a light for my BLS and my Chaos Sorcerer, except when it gets bottomless, which sucks. I'm going to go into my side deck real quick. Now, here's my side deck. I do side 2 Gemini Imps, which come in really handy against Dark World and GKs. I had a chance to actually prove its worth today against GKs after I got Royal Tributed. Great to have. I didn't lose all the rest of my monsters, plus I get the Drew. Double Kaiku. I have 1 Doom Caliber Knight, and for amazing tech, King Tigers. I can't stress to you also how amazing those cards are. Starlight Road. Don't forget the Crow. Wonder Bunk. I side my Deep Prisons and Mirror Force. Like I said, I don't run really trap heavy, but if I think I would need it when I side in particular, I could always side these in. 1 Mirror of Oath. Those are really good tech cards to use, especially against the Tour Guide, Rabbit plays. Here you go. And 1 Prohibition. Since Oppression is gone. That's mainly my deck right there. But I do want to stress to you on hand control. It's very important to be selective in the plays that you can play to be a consistently victorious Yu-Gi-Oh player. I've played against a lot of decks in a lot of different formats. I've been playing since, oh God, I guess when they were still playing Lord of D with Flute of Dragon summoning. It was a while back. But I've seen a lot of formats and I've seen a lot of new cards come and go. And the most helpful tip that I can give to anybody would be to make smart plays. Think before you make your choice. Just because you think that you might be able to go off and summon 5 monsters doesn't mean that you're going to win. Sometimes taking the more conservative route is the sure way to victory. Let your opponent use their cards and give you the hand advantage. Be selective in what you can play and think each play through, because one misplay could cost you the match, and a good play could definitely cause you to win. So I just want you to keep that in mind, and keep in mind also the way that you side deck, the way that you prepare for the next duel. You know, a lot of people side based on what everybody's running. Well, the thing about that is you're always going to run across that random deck like mine, which you don't really know what to side because it can do so many different things. And the easiest way around that is to be smart in the way that you play. Know your card rulings. Make sure that if your opponent plays a card that you're not familiar with the effect, read the card. Don't just ask them and go for what they tell you. Read the print, because the solution sometimes is in the print. So make sure you read the print and keep good hand strategy, good field strategy, so that you don't get left without a play. Once you get left without a play, then you're just playing on the heart of the cards. And even though I love Yu-Gi-Oh!, the heart of the cards doesn't always get you that win. So instead of just trying to rip that top deck off to win the game, just choose your plays wise and try to limit the options that your opponent has. If you can limit their options, then that's also a key to victory. Once again, Dub K Dad, even though I'm subscribed to you, please subscribe to me also. We all in this together. And you's a brother, so, you know what I mean, hook me up. Anyway, this is Team Legends Group out. We will be throwing some more deck profiles up. And we want you to comment, subscribe, let us know what you think, so that we can, you know, I don't mind a little positive criticism here and there. Don't hate, you know, just give me your straight up opinion. Anyway, peace out. Till next time, this is Team Legends. Holla.